What's happening? Welcome back to the fallout from the Old Firm. What an absolute mental game, just for starters. But before we start anyway, I seen a wee comment in the last video saying we need another Rangers fan, so I brought in my good pal Peter. Peter, how you doing, mate?
What's happening?
You happy with the result?
I'm well happy with the result.
Are you still happy with the result?
No.
No? Why about we just steaming and just talk about it? He's up for it?
No. Listen, see the first thing before I address anything, right? I made a promise on Celtic fans' behalf last week that no matter what goals any team conceded, we would have that amount of shots to cover. To be fair, I thought it was a goal fest. I thought it was going to be a goal fest.
I think so to everyone, but didn't it?
It had everything in the makings for it, right? But it wasn't the case. So.
No, but let's just get this clear. So we have to take a shot.
For every goal we conceded.
No, we have to take a shot when you didn't even have a fucking shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
how good does that make
McGregor took a shot for us, but
exactly, do you know what I mean?
Listen, we'll let them two talk, right? But cut our shot glasses, right?
How good are we then? Right? We didn't even need a shot.
Vodka.
On target.
No,
We still won.
we still won.
Do you know what I mean?
Stephen, any more weird noises you want us to make?
I know.
Do you know what? I'll do the viewers proud, right? I'll do a proper full shot.
Oh, lovely.
That's
I shit off. Backlash, mate. I
Just sit here.
I will watch.
Two proud Rangers, man.
This will be the same feeling like
Oh, aye,
when
mate.
McGregor scored the goal.
Let's get too late, man. It's
Right, let's go then.
day.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Chewing gum in, chewing gum in.
Right, that's cheating.
Right.
I've not even got a
To
chase.
55.
To 55. How are you?
Right.
No, right. Who we doing it to?
55?
Who had a good game? It was just.
Callum McGregor.
Calvin.
Brilliant day for us.
Sorrow. Was good.
He scored a goal, didn't he?
Aye.
Yeah, he scored the goal.
Sorrow.
Do you know what?
Hurry up, take your shot,
That's what we're
Jesus
going to
Christ.
do. We'll do a shot. To 9 in a row and 12 trophies in a row.
Aye,
That's
do
what
that.
we'll do.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
fake. That's fake.
Quadruple
That's
treble.
fake. Look at the emotion.
Oh, is that nice? Oh, hey, what is that?
Oh,
What is that?
He's still left, son.
What
Show
is that?
Show that off.
My God.
Toenail Polish.
Finish that right now.
Toenail
Finish
Polish.
that.
Hang on.
No, a Barcast.
my
Finish
God.
that right now.
Barca.
Go ahead, here's a Barcast, by the way. If you didn't see the last video, I said to him, don't wear a hat in this video and see what his hat looks like Barcast, didn't he? Go on, Barcast, take that shot.
Finish your toenails, son.
That's the only shot Barcast will be taking this week.
Oh my God. That was fucking sticky.
Steve, here you go.
Was it?
Yeah. Sorry. Right, I'm sorry. Right, no,
What was it? What was in it?
Just body.
Vodka.
Just for the
Raspberry and vodka.
Just vodka.
Just body.
That's
Let's go. Finish it.
Oh. Before we get into the football, right?
Aye, you know.
What's everybody drinking?
What's how you doing? For me, I am going Budweiser.
Yeah.
Some Coronas, but now I'm on the salt.
Oh, the
salt. Salt.
I went for Disaronno Velvet, but I'm going to go into rum in a minute.
Aye.
I'll take it. It's gone, mate. I'll take it, it's gone.
I think I've joined Stephen on that
You
one.
take
At
this
some
one.
point.
Do you want another shot of body?
I'll pass on that one.
Aye.
I'll pass on that
I'll
one.
take one if you take one.
Like,
Go on.
We won.
Nah,
We need to celebrate.
No, don't put me in the spot like that.
No,
Nah,
he's
it's
celebrating.
not.
No, he's putting you in the spot, mate, so
We need to
No,
celebrate.
Exactly.
Joe day, right? I am a shite bag, fact, and I will not take a shot of vodka, right? Because I'll be sick. However, this is your
take a
initiation.
shot of beer.
Man, this shit.
This is Peter's initiation.
No, he's
This is my
He's a
initiation.
both doing it and none he's
No,
up there.
no, I won the game.
I won the
You
game.
won the game.
That's fucking
Aye,
shit.
you won the game.
Thank you, Callum McGregor. You put it in the net.
19
Woo!
points.
19
And,
points.
Fuck it.
Initiation to top
Jesus
Binz, Peter.
Christ, man.
Enjoy.
I've not had a good day today, man.
Is that all you had?
We'll cheers it. We'll cheers it.
Is that all you had?
Oh,
Or not?
shit.
Why are you not having it, son?
Aye, mate.
Hey, I'm
Go.
not
That's
first.
right, Peter,
On
you
you
do
go,
it.
on you go.
I'm not
Say
first.
55.
To 55.
To 55.
Oh, what a lad.
Oh, right in the net.
16.
Oh.
Right, listen, the way I see it, right, is I've done one,
Holy
Stephen's
shit.
done one, Peter's done one,
Okay,
so
I'm not doing one. So if you
doing
put
one.
that, it's a waste of time.
Oh, shit.
I'm not doing it.
there's a wee half one for you, son.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, there,
I'm not doing it.
TK.
there,
I will not
no.
take part in your disgusting.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Hurry up, Scott.
Pretty
Do
much
it. Up and down.
Fuck it.
Mate.
Up and down.
Right.
No, that's not enough. Mate, you
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he's mad there.
Wreck the place, man.
Oh, wait, take it, the camera. Is
Oh,
that what
no.
you're doing?
Right, your
Mate,
mate.
that was fucking brutal.
Oh,
We hear
you can't hear me now, but
Wait,
I can now.
to 55.
Mate.
Me and Charlie.
This is an absolute podcast, isn't it?
Can you say that?
Oh, what? Oh, what? Did you hear the gulp?
Oh.
Right, sit down so we can talk some football.
Oh
my God.
Mate, how brutal was that?
mate.
How brutal was that?
That was bad.
You only took half a glass of them.
Right. Oh.
Mate, how brutal was that?
I'm all
That's
fired
honestly
up. Boys, the day we seen, for me, you know, you know what I mean, you can vote later on, right? We completely,
Right, that's fine, that's fine.
for you, like, my point of view for the game, right? He's had this new formation, this Kante midfield formation. He's came out first half.
You can't.
You've talked me through the Celtic fans' point of view of today's game.
See the thing is, right? First half, there's no other, like, all it was missing was a goal. Like, played, like, we showed Rangers the weaknesses and how well Celtic can play. But as I was talking through all through the game to both of you going, this means nothing without an end product. And
That's it.
that's what cost us in the end.
Do you mind that cup final a couple of years back, 2 years ago or something?
Oh, of course I
We
remember.
played shocking. You played us off the
Aye.
park. We still won. It was funny.
Yeah.
This is the revenge. For
No, shut your
No,
fucking
I
mouth.
don't think it was
No,
as close as
don't
that.
even say that. Mate, you have no idea how bad I felt that day. That was a cup
That's a
final.
cup final.
Where we battled just from the first minute to the 90th minute, and you scored an offside goal, and you won that game.
It's the same
You
thing.
only
No.
battled us the first half.
It's
We
the same
battled us the
thing.
second half.
I think
No,
it's
aye,
not the same
after the
thing.
sending off.
After sending off, you battered
The
us.
sending off
Mate,
changed
the
the
second
game.
half we came out and we were like acting about you know what I mean?
No,
We boys
No,
Sorrow was
listen,
5'3" chasing
I need
everybody.
to say, right, there'll be some Celtic fans blaming Lennon for this, right?
It's no
Beaton
Lennon's
doesn't
fault, I
get
think.
sent off, it's the same game.
It can't be Lennon's fault. I don't
We've
think.
got, it's ours to lose at that point. But Beaton getting sent off changes the game. Yeah, it's,
I don't, no, 100%.
That's
Like,
Put it this way.
Aye.
Beaton was better than Duffy, right? Duffy came on.
Duffy,
and he was
no,
a
right,
bit
I
of a
don't
donkey,
know.
right?
Like, listen, Duffy, like, he's
Donkey,
so
Aye.
shaky.
I agree with you.
He's so, like, I get that he's not started well, right? But see if a player's that nervous, they shouldn't be playing.
Duffy came on for about 20 minutes, he was worst player in the park.
Oh,
I
definitely.
agree. See, I agree with that. I do. Because
Well, he
it did change the game,
He
right?
gave the ball away about 5 times in dangerous positions.
Can I just put this out there for a fact, right? This was Celtic's new team, new formation, the best team they can put out, right? They're on this, apparently fucking Sorrow's amazing, Turnbull's doing this, Turnbull's doing that.
Aye.
You've played that, right? You've played that team at Ibrox, played well, and you still come away with 9 points. What happens for now? No, but what happens for now? Because this is you know,
I think right, because in my opinion, right, watching that is, listen, the league was, if it wasn't in doubt before the start of that game, it's definitely over now.
well, I'll tell you, it's certainly in doubt now.
I wouldn't
Right,
say it's over.
Oh,
I
No,
don't
but
think
that's
It's
just
in doubt, just
No,
say it.
no,
Just say it.
Listen, that's just because Rangers fans over the years have been prone to saying some outrageous claims or some outlandish claims, and then they're putting themselves in the back burner, whereas they're trying to be quiet now and be modest, right? But as far as I see it, the league's done. So see what I think needs to happen. Whether that be like Eddie Howe or other managers, right? You need to get someone in that's got a future and got someone that can come in and change it for next year. Because you can't keep chasing a year that's lost. You need to focus on the next season and then deal with it now. It pains me to say that 10 in a row's over, but
What was that?
there's still other years to go. So you need to focus on the next few years. Do you know what I mean? That's just my take on it.
Peter,
I know.
I'll ask you a wee question here, right off the bat. You know, is the league over?
I don't think it is because
Is that?
I think there's still a lot of games to go. There's two Old Firms left, so I think there's still a lot to play for, and I've been let down a lot in the past.
Exactly. That's it.
So I'm not celebrating until it's really official.
Exactly.
Like
My
I
man.
can't accept it because we get beat off St Mirren, and I was really disappointed then, and I've been disappointed in the past. So I've really
You just need to do day
I
by
can't
day.
I can't celebrate yet.
Exactly.
I'm too used to it. So
However, did you celebrate today?
I did celebrate
Did
the
you
win.
celebrate the
I
win?
did celebrate the win.
did
Do
celebrate.
you know what? Listen, there's one thing I need.
I love winning.
There was
Two
some
seconds,
I'm
I
sorry.
love winning the Old Firm, right? Because it's such a good feeling. It takes over your weekend, your week.
It does.
It takes over a full week.
I love you.
That's it, man.
Joe House, I love. Glenn Kamara. Today, Glenn Kamara proved that wee boy Sorrell, he is not in Glenn Kamara's league.
No,
he was nowhere near him. Sorrell.
Sorrell played well.
Sorrell played well.
He played that well without taking off.
I'd say
Because he
Yeah,
got
Sorrell
good fouls.
Goodbye, pal. Aye, he played
Sorrell
that.
played well.
Mate, he played about 15 fouls in the first half. It was an absolute
Alright,
caution.
let's talk about someone right. Celtic's best player of the day, Ryan Kent.
Was he?
He passed it every time he get the ball. He passed a Celtic player.
Do you know how many points Ryan Kent won the day?
But many trophies he won. Many trophies he won.
Ryan Kent won
trophies he won. Many trophies he won.
3 points a
Many
day.
trophies he won.
3
Many
points a
trophies
day.
he won.
You know what I mean?
Fuck
Call
off.
out Ryan Kent.
right,
Call out
no,
Ryan
let's
Kent
not-
for the
no, wait, let's calm down a bit, right? You're saying, right,
He's just
Celtic's best player was Ryan Kent, right? But you could say McGregor was our best player of the day. Both McGregors. Alan McGregor saved on goal.
Yeah.
Saved.
He
No,
was-
wait,
he
it
was
was Alan
playing for us, he
McGregor.
was.
Listen, Alan.
I'm gonna-
Alan McGregor saved 3 points a day.
I'm going to
right?
say something here, right? Stephen gets slaughtered for not putting
Aye.
Keemar Roof in his starting 11.
That's what
Keemar
I
Roof,
asked you.
did
That's
he play
what I
the day?
asked- no,
No,
actually-
he was shite.
Can I ask you a question? Was he playing today?
Was he playing
Was
today?
he? Did he touch the ball?
Oh, in fact,
Did he?
you've asked me a question, now my time to answer. Keemar Roof was playing today. Yes, right. Keemar Roof played bad today. Who else played bad today? Ryan Kent played bad today.
Yes.
Who else? Who else played bad?
Who else?
Who else? Right.
Didn't play
so
bad.
think about this for a second. They all played bad and you still couldn't beat us. So what have you got to say now?
I'm
He's
just
had
saying,
Sorrow,
the argument-
Turnbull, Christie,
the argument for Roof being the best player in the league and all this.
Morelos was shite,
Wait,
Kent was shite,
wait.
and you still didn't
So
beat
you
us.
said
So what you going to do now?
Ruth.
I said Morelos, Edward and Griffiths. Well, Griffiths and Edward and Morelos over Roof.
Over it, right.
And everything today because he didn't turn up, did he?
Yeah.
Right, so wait,
So,
what would you have done with wait, Callum McGregor the day then?
No, but
Conor McGregor played
Aye,
brilliant
he's a
today.
100%. We just said he was a
Not for that
100%
own
start,
goal.
right? Right, obviously on goal,
But
right?
listen, Cal McGregor played well. Like, the own goal's unfortunate, but it happens in football.
It does. I agree.
But listen,
I agree with that.
listen,
No,
the
but
ball-
But did he boot it in
Aye,
himself?
listen,
No,
the ball gets put
Uh-huh.
in a dangerous position.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes a good cross, put it in a dangerous position, who knows who'll get onto it.
Aye.
Unfortunate, Cal McGregor got onto it and Rangers
No, but-
won a goal from it.
We can talk about the past seasons, but now let's look on this. Let's talk about today's game, right? You gave all this big talk about all these players coming into the team. It didn't work. So going forward,
But no,
what's going to happen with Celtic in the next 6 months from now? What is the next steps that you? Because there's a few players in there that what you just saw those young, aren't they?
yeah.
Right. So there's obviously people used to build in that team, right?
No, that's a good
So
question.
do you think now the time is? Are you so many Celtic fans now say
Yeah.
the time's over? So is it now a point of? Do you sack Lennon and get someone in to build
Yeah.
these new players coming through, or would do you know what I mean? What do you do now?
That's what I said.
do you
That's
do?
what I said. Yeah, I would personally like. See when Rangers were going for 10 in a row, right?
Uh-huh.
Rangers had the better team, but they couldn't do the 10 because the
Aye,
pressure that
aye.
was on them, right? Fair enough, it came down to the last game of the season. But do you know what happened the year after Rangers lost the 10? They won the league.
Who?
Rangers.
Rangers.
See the year after Celtic stopped 10,
Oh,
Rangers,
right, aye.
Rangers won the league.
Right.
And I don't know if that's the pressure's got to have a part on it,
I
right?
think
But
it
in
does.
my opinion, right, it's obviously it's heartbreaking the 10's not over, right? But or the 10's over. But in my opinion, we need to get a new manager with fresh ideas, brighten up, bring his brand new like coaching staff in,
I agree
and
with you.
redevelop the squad.
See, as a Rangers fan, I agree with you.
What do you
I
think?
don't know.
I think it's the biggest question. Where'd you go for here? That from this season, anyway. Like, I think you do just bring in a new manager. I think, see if we don't, are Celtic fans expecting Neil Lennon to be in charge at the end of next season if we don't win the league?
No.
So why not just sack him now and then give that manager half a year to develop a new team?
Half
That's
a
the
year
way I
and
look at
half a year and a transfer window.
I agree with
And
that.
a
I feel like see when Brendan Rodgers was obviously at Celtic, right? He's like, I think on a few occasions it was brought out that Celtic used to train with 10 men in a game to get used to getting a man sent off in a game, right? Whereas see when we got a man sent off, it was like, why did Scott Brown and El Hamid come on? Like why were they like? In my opinion, right, we went a goal down and we brought in two heavily defensive players. This is what we try to stop an embarrassment.
Aye, no.
It's
I
like,
agree with
Can I-
such agree with that.
right.
They're legends.
See the full game though, right? We had space on the out wide, right? And then see inside like Edward and Griffiths, they couldn't get touch
Space.
the ball. You just had like 6 people there marking
Aye.
the 2 players, and that was it. So we had to change our formation, I think. But like, after the sending off, you're a man down anyway, and we were already outcrowded in the box. So what chance?
Can I say,
honestly?
Can I say for a wee second, right? We sat here the other night and we done the best 11s that we were out there, right? Neil Lennon picked that team pretty much down to a T. What you did say, right? And then when does it become a case of the players aren't good enough to go out and beat Rangers? Wait, is that the case?
No,
that's not true.
Because it's
no. Listen,
because you can sit here and pick your perfect team and say this is the team, but if they are time after time not beating Rangers,
you time after time, it's the same.
Wait.
It's the same time if they score the players.
No, I can take you saying that, right? See if you played off the park today and it was a tactical battle, but. You don't win that game if we don't get beat on sent off. That's it.
No,
you went down 10 men and it's not as if you played us off the park today. It's not winning selection that's done us. It's the sending off that's done us.
Right, so we lost because they're sending off.
Yes,
right, okay. So do you know what the difference is, right? That this is the blunt truth, right? Neil Lennon said that and I used to have seen that. When he's going to wake up and realise, right, we played terrible the first half and you couldn't he's never accepted criticism.
What Neil Lennon said was the sending off shouldn't have been a sending off and that's what cost us the game. He's blaming the referee. That is a sending off. Right, it's a sending off, right? But I'm saying, see if he doesn't get sent off and he doesn't make that challenge, because see that challenge he makes, see if you make that challenge, get sent off and you're 1-0 fair enough, 100%. Right? But see if it's 0-0 and you cost us the game, that's down to you. It's Beaton, but Lennon isn't going to come out and hammer Beaton, is he? That's
but listen, see difference, right? No, can I say something, right? See that team, right? It's not that they came out and they were like not good enough to beat Rangers, right? It was just like Alan McGregor made an exceptional save, right? But all I'm saying is, seeing that first half, see if Celtic score, it's a different game. Rangers are chasing it. I said the whole way through the game, Celtic need to score before half time, before Gerrard can talk to his players and change something before changing up his formation.
I agree.
Because, right, this is what I'm see that Celtic team, they showed that Rangers are beatable, right? Obviously, they didn't win, but if Celtic played like that on another day, the result could be completely different.
It's all if buts and maybes, but
no.
Where's that? Wait a minute. Where's that?
That's just us wrap the podcast in then, because
everything's but you're sitting here saying, see that Celtic team that used to beat Rangers 5-0, 5-1, right? They didn't score a chance, they're straight back 2 seconds later with another chance. They're so relentless. This Celtic team created 3 chances in the first half and Celtic fans are hanging on to their chances. When are you going to literally wake up and see they 2 players were playing the second half? Why did they players play the full game at Ibrox, right, and not score any goals? Why did you are sitting to Mount and going, oh, it's beat on. Why did you not to Mount and see if it's Beaton that sent off that made us lose the game?
No.
Why did you not come to Ibrox and score any goals?
Don't
blame that on Beaton. Why did you not score any goals?
You set up well, right, because you played to not make us win. You played to...
No, we played to win.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You played that well.
You tell me you're happy with the first performance.
Can I have
Right, go.
You've had about 10 minutes to fucking
100% we came out to win this game today, right? Yous played that well in the first half that we had no other choice but to defend.
See, until we got the man sent off, yous were playing. Yous were playing to stop us winning. It wasn't yous trying to win the game. Yous were like, see at most points yous had 11 men behind the ball, and then fair enough, we couldn't capitalise on that. We couldn't get in there. You played well defensively.
We're not saying that Celtic played so well and it's like, oh, why did you not win then? We're saying Celtic played well, but like, we're not defending that if you don't score goals you don't win games. We're just saying Celtic played well, but Rangers, see if Celtic played that well and didn't get a man sent off, it's a different game into the latter stages of a match, right? Because see when the man gets sent off, right, it wasn't a case of Celtic still continued what they're doing, they were caught in the break. It was a corner that was unfortunate, it was an own goal, right? But like, see if that corner doesn't go in, you're still going to hit us with attack after attack after attack because we've got 10 men and we're against the game. See if you've got 11 men like on the park, you can then take the game to Rangers, which we weren't allowed to do because we had a man sent off and it changed the full dynamics of the game.
Goalkeepers really mean a lot, right? No. I know you're laughing every night,
but you're saying like.
But I know the way I said it, right? But they were really insane today. And
listen, right. We've been drinking a lot, so if you can't tell, we've been drinking. Listen, we promised we'd
No.
give you a
McGregor,
post-match analysis.
really,
on
really,
Junkie.
McGregor was exceptional today,
He was.
right?
He
That
was.
is- that is really save 3 points, right? I don't care what any cunt says, right?
That McGregor. No, but see the thing is, we put out. I'm not using more. We put out 11 players in the park, right? And people can see whatever. See having a keeper that can save a shot like that shot. That is
No,
just
I
as
know.
important as a
No,
as a
because
striker.
Because
Like,
Griffiths
I'll stop it.
can't do it any more than that.
No,
He's perfect. See if he scores that, the commentator might go,
Aye.
2 goalkeepers
No.
there saved that.
He
Aye,
would go
cliche.
fucking crazy.
Do you know what I
He
mean?
would literally say,
Aye.
"Yes, look at that!" Like, he
Can I-
would go
can I-
fucking mental.
Listen,
Right?
can I make
But
a...
what I'm saying is, like, see if that was Fraser Foster and goals and it was the other way about. Like, let's say it was
Oh,
our feet
McGregor
that
gets
hit.
credit.
No,
What are you
he
talking
does not. I'm saying, right, he does get credit, right? But maybe not as much, right? But
He's had too much to drink here.
Aye.
He's absolutely simple.
I'm not saying anymore.
That's it. You do.
That's
You do
it.
every day.
You're on mute there.
He's doing that.
Fuck it.
Listen,
That's all I'm
this
saying.
is the way I'm going to analyse the game, right?
You can look
Is-
into it.
We can go Celtic with the better team, right? Which, my opinion, they were. But the only stat that matters is the
Do
goals.
that face.
And it does.
Of course they were the better team. You can't deny they weren't.
You were so good, man.
No, but listen, I said that in my, point
no,
after
no,
the
you
game.
should have a
and
shot on
the
target.
only, the only,
No,
the
no,
only
no,
stat
no.
that ever matters is
No.
the goals.
It is
That's
exactly.
what-
No. Right, you may say that, right? But attacking is maybe with the
better
deserving, the better team, right? But defensive, we were the better team because you scored an own goal.
Listen.
Which then,
That doesn't.
what did you say?
It
No, it does.
game.
It
Listen,
does.
what
It's
did
a
I
start.
say? What did
No.
you say after the send
Stephen,
off?
it's a fucking
No.
start of the game.
What's
after
the
send
game?
off.
What is the game before the send off?
It may
What is
be
the game before the send
no,
off?
I agree with that, right? It's after the sending off, right? Which does
So
change
that
the
changed
game.
the
No,
game.
I agree.
With a
that
different
changes
team
the game.
with 10 players
no,
then,
that
so-
changes the game. But say I'm a Rangers player, right? So I call him and I go, doof, and it goes in the back of the net. Who wins the game?
Celtic won the game.
Aye, exactly. So. Who shouldered that in the net?
Right, but
No.
Why is he put
No,
that in there?
end of the point. Who shouldered the ball in the net?
The ball.
Right? Who shouldered the ball in the net? Who was it?
It was McGregor.
Exactly. That's all I have to say. It's obviously emotional, right? Because I was emotional at times.
At times.
So
Can I
that's all has to be said, right?
Can I say?
Right, yes.
Right from this point, right? Well, that was so fucking weird. Right. Were you happy with the way you performed?
No.
Performance, yes. Result, no.
No.
Like, listen.
Of course not.
You can not. We can not.
Of course not.
You're actually not a normal person. He's from a
Right, listen. I'm gonna say how. Listen.
Bro.
Listen. See the first half. All I said the whole game was Celtic are the better team. We're just not showing anything for it, right? Which is true because
is
when you
true.
go into half time, the manager can then get you up for it or change the dynamics of the squad, right? But second half came out, Rangers upped their game a bit, but Celtic were still dangerous. Man gets sent off, game changed. Rangers were dominant, right? Because 10 men, Rangers were dominant. Lennon brought on Duffy, El Hamid, Brown, 3 heavily defensive players. And gave us nothing. See, after Buton gets sent off, can you record a shot on target apart from the El Younussi shot that was the commentators made out to be as if it's a great chance, but it was a volley.
It was
the
really
box.
exactly.
Exactly.
You probably won't like what I'm going to say, but before Beaton got sent off, that 20 minutes inside the first half, the only chance I can remember, I don't even know if that was before Beaton or after Beaton, I think it may have been after, when Edward had a shot that Ballard slid in.
Yeah, right.
So what, in the second half, did you
That
have
was
many
just
chances?
that-
I mean, you had the El Younussi one, maybe in the edge of the box.
But not
See the full game. See, since the 20th minute, there was no big chance until you scored that goal.
Yeah.
Right. So
I mean, we had a big chance from a corner. We just missed the header, but apart
no,
from
but
that,
again, it was a big chance in this game. But see, in any other game, it was
no, it's
just
a big chance.
It's just a chance.
It's a you're 2 yards out and he misses the
But that's
header.
the
That's a
thing.
big chance.
That's the thing. Seeing an old firm,
What was that?
any chance is big. Like it
just
just comes to that.
No,
It comes to that.
Is that
like,
half free kick?
like
and he
the
went
commentators in the
I'll give
game,
you that. To be fair, that was
like de-hyped the game so much.
They did.
It was
Usually
ridiculous.
that is
Like,
one
What was that about? By the way?
So
ridiculous.
about 2 or 3 chances,
Like-
right? Edge of the box, it was
Aye.
like Tumble and Christie or whatever, and they were like just by the post, enough to get your voice
Aye,
raised.
well,
And
exactly.
it was just.
No, see for the angle we were looking at it, it looked in, didn't it?
Aye,
The actual height,
see,
I've got
Right,
2 wee points that
Right,
you make,
set.
right?
Okay.
And these aren't like
Okay.
full points, like
Fucking steam.
they're the
Say,
blame
go
for the
on.
result,
Say,
right?
mate.
I'm just saying, these are maybe talking points, right? How much was I screaming at Edward? He was shocking, like finishing wise,
Yeah.
wasn't he? Right, fair enough, he was crowded, right, whatever, and he had to make the most of it, but honestly, she's finishing it lately, she's been shocked. I feel like he just wants to move away.
Griffiths
at this
as well.
point, right? Griffiths
was good.
didn't have many chances. Edward had
He
it.
had one,
But
but McGregor came
the
out.
other point I want to make,
Exceptional.
Turnbull, right? I noticed it in the cup final, right? And I love Turnbull. I think he has been our best player the past 5 games or whatever, right? But see that see the cup final. See the cup final. No, I think he's been better than Sorrow actually. Like people are raving about Sorrow, but I think Turnbull's been the better.
You were raving at it, sort of.
No, I was raving about Sorrow as
I
well.
was, but you.
But no, right,
I'll
I'm
let
getting
you finish
my
before
point,
I
right?
tell me fuck off, right?
See Turnbull, see in the cup final, he wasn't as influential as he should be in other games against Hamilton, Ross County and all that. But the day, I didn't see much of him either, and he got taken off obviously because he can't play the full game yet.
So you insinuating that Turnbull shites at the big
No,
games?
I'm not blaming. As I say, the full blame goes on Beaton for making that challenge, because that's a challenge you make when it's 1-0 up, or you're up, not 0-0, because you cost us 10 men.
Do you know what
and
I'll
then
say?
that's
Do you
that.
know what I'll say? See in
That's
that
what I'm
position, right? See if I was a centre back and I was in that exact same situation, I would have made the same tackle.
Would you?
Aye,
Would you have brought him down?
100%.
Wait,
I'm not letting that striker go through and goal.
No,
Fair
think
play.
about it.
I'm not letting that striker go
This
through.
is like.
But then that's where you praise Rangers for putting Celtic in that situation.
Listen, can I hang it?
So-
Right, see, right, I said it the last episode, right, that Sorrow has been playing unreal, and if Sorrow plays and all that, right. But can you both sit here and tell me Sorrow wasn't a handful or a bit of a menace in the middle of the park? Because he was always in about the tackles, won the ball back quite quickly, and
that's
got
how
the
I
You
goal.
go first,
Yeah,
right?
brilliant
You
game.
go
He gave away a lot of small fouls, like minor fouls. Obviously, a lot of them built up to yellow card.
But none of them you could give a yellow card
No,
for. Straight out, do you know
but
what I mean?
5 of them together is a yellow card, right?
Yeah.
But he was a menace, and he was an absolute nuisance.
Completely agree with Evan there. Like
Right.
over the amount of tackles and fouls he made, aye, it was a yellow card. I feel like Sorrow really didn't make it, man. No,
Don't-
no.
Wait, you said-
Say what you were going to say. No, say what you were going to say. Sorry.
I think Sorrow was good. He won the ball back quickly and got the ball moving again, right? But I just think he's a good all round player. It's his 6th game, like properly in the team. I just think if he gets more time and more games under his belt, he's going to become more and more of an influential player.
No, wait,
Hands up, man! I've
wait.
been waiting for 2 minutes.
He's saying that as if Sorrow's had a bad game and then you're defending him.
Sorrow's played well.
He played. It's not his fault,
No, it's Beaton's fault.
isn't it?
Fuck
That's
Beaton.
it. It's the bottom line. There's no other player you can crucify apart from Beaton.
Can I
That's
have?
it. I'm sorry.
Can I please?
Go for
Right,
it.
Peter, what do you think? Because I don't want to hear what you think.
No, wait, go ahead, boss. Go ahead, boss.
Big Kiko.
For me, right, do I see what you're talking about when you start about Sorrow? Yes, right. I think he has that wee bit in him where he's a nasty player. He can win the ball back, do the simple things, can become a great player, he's still young. Yes, I get what you're saying, right?
But-
Can
But let's say the but.
I fine.
Go.
However, I just think today Celtic fans are letting their heart strength to attach to the player. Did he play bad? Absolutely not. He did not play bad. I will not say Sorrow played bad. However, do not make out as if he had a good game. He came in the park, he fouled everyone for the first half, near enough every time
Right.
Rangers players touched the ball, right?
No.
He was a bit of a pain in the arse, right? Slowed the game down. If you're meaning Sorrow played well by slowing the game down, fair enough, then yes. Sorrow did maybe 2 things in the first half that wasn't a foul, right? Then in the second half, he was already booked and he got himself in a position where he had to be taken off. For me, that is not a great midfield to play. Whoa, Christ, I'm not that drunk. That is not a great midfield display in an old firm. Glenn Kamara, on the other hand, done his job absolutely perfectly. No, wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
He was 50k.
Can I say, you have sat there and said about how Rangers sat in, they had 6 men in the box, had 6 men here, defended brilliant. Glenn Kamara is the heart of that. Glenn Kamara did everything well, didn't get booked, got himself in a position where he could stay on the game the whole 90 minutes, was fit enough to do so, and played brilliantly and got his team the win. So see if you're going to sit
But
there.
listen,
I'm still not done. I'm not
letting you finish,
I'm going to say this.
because-
Mate, if you just try to talk over me.
Aye, yes.
I've let the 10 seconds in.
Right, go.
He didn't play bad, he's got a lot of potential, but do not make out as if he was unbelievable today and he
I'm
played
not-
brilliantly.
I'm not
Because
saying-
he clearly wasn't.
Listen, I do not say he played it brilliantly. He played it well, right? But seen your same argument of Glenn Kamara. In the first half, there was a few touches that went wayward or whatever. So he lost the ball a good few times in the first half. I'm not saying Sorrow lost the ball a lot or whatever, because there was obviously some points he did. But I'm just saying, as far as a player that's not played an Old Firm and came into the squad, he's done very well. He's done a better job than Brown would have done. I'm not saying ever, because Brown's obviously had an amazing career with Celtic, but in that stage, Sorrow was a better choice than Brown.
Yeah, no, because but you're saying that as if like we are praising Sorrow for being like man of the match or whatever. Like,
I've got a question for you, right, to take it away from this nonsense, right?
Aye.
Can you tell me who you thought your man of the match was today?
Mate, definitely Alan McGregor. 100%.
Because right, see
man.
for me,
Close
right,
that one save.
Alan McGregor,
Aye, that was a
That one
3-point
save won us a game.
Aye,
Yeah.
100%.
There's players that played
but
better
see,
than him.
but see,
No,
after,
no,
but see,
no, that wasn't.
Who would you say
No.
was Rangers' best player?
That
I'm not
was
saying
the
Rangers, I'm
most.
just saying man
No,
of
but
the
who
match.
would you say was
Aye,
Rangers?
Right, that's what I'm talking about man of the match, right?
Aye.
Alan McGregor made some amazing saves.
What
I'm just
do-
asking
what
what
do
you
you
think.
think?
What you think is man of the match?
No. But see, Fraser Forster made that save. Would you have said he was man of match?
Right, but can I?
If he
no,
made
wait,
that
can I-
exact same
can I ask you
save
something?
and
Right?
it finished
Right,
0-0.
like, McGregor made that save in about the 20th, 30th minute, around about then, and then seen the second half, didn't have much to do at all. Right? This is all I'm saying, right? Is who do you think in the game
In
was
the
the
second half.
no, the full game who was the best consistent performing player? I'm not talking about who won and who lost.
best
I'm
consistent
talking about
player.
who was the best player on the day. I'm not saying
Let
I
me
can
have a
answer
think.
that. I'm just
No,
I'm
let
something
me have
I
a
question
think.
out
Let me
there.
have a think.
I would say today the best consistent performer
Here he comes.
was
Kamara.
Glenn Kamara or
Aye.
Alan McGregor.
Aye. I think I agree with that.
Like, I don't think there's much in it though. There's not a
No.
There's not because you
I
see,
think-
see the thing is right. I built it up to be some goldfish, right? Which it could easily,
thought-
It could have
well.
been.
It
No,
could easily have been,
100%
right?
it could have been.
Do you
But-
not think?
No, 100%.
yeah,
it could have been a goal
but it
face.
wasn't right. Do you know what it was? It
But-
was just it was a game of resilience. That's all it was.
Aye.
I seen a comment, right? You might be watching today, but I get absolutely sorted, right? All he said was, "How can you say Rangers haven't won a big game when we're this far in the season without being unbeaten or whatever it is?" Right? That's not what I meant. What I meant was, see when a big pressure game came on, like
Today.
like St Mirren
Aye, I know what
when
you
he's
mean.
got beat, right?
Aye.
Now I can say Rangers have won a big, crucial game
This is a big
that
game.
could
I agree
define
with
a
that.
season,
Yeah.
in which they have.
100%.
No.
You need to put your hands up now. 'Cause
I hold my hands up right, and say
Aye.
I was like what I said in the last thing
Yous-
was what I said
Yous
was
did not play well today.
but
You
you
didn't deserve to win, but you won. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm
And
like
you cannot say you deserve to win that game right there. Can you?
no because listen I said
It
I
doesn't
said
count for anything
Steve,
that we
Steve.
deserve to win it, but that's it. That's
no,
it.
but
You've
what,
won the
what I
game, you got
said
3
what I said in
points.
the last thing was
That's it.
when Rangers get like they don't win a big game that's crucial to the game. We're here at New Year, right? Well, Rangers he's won the last game at New Year and then he's went downhill, right?
5 trips.
But all I'm saying, right, is see now you have won a big game and you're in a more than comfortable position to win the league. Because you are, right?
Aye.
But that's the first big high pressure game that you have won domestically. Right? Because you have won games in Europe, right? But see, as far as I'm concerned, right, Europe doesn't mean fuck all because you're not going to win it. I just mean, see when you played it,
No.
you played St Mirren in the cup and got beat. It was a high pressure
Aye.
game that your players didn't live up
No,
to the
right.
ball. Celtic today was a high pressure game that your players
Lived.
did live up to the ball,
I
and
agree
they
with
done well and they won
Aye.
the points and they put themselves
But-
in an amazing position to win the league.
But
They
see,
didn't play well according to you.
see if we could capitalise on use the first
You
half.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Aye.
But see if we could,
Yeah.
then it's not you playing well the first half. It's us
No.
not capitalising on
Listen,
that. That's what it's for
right.
me.
What-
If you didn't have Fraser Forster and goals in that final,
Yeah,
when they got-
100%, right?
So
It's-
we're just talking
no,
about-
no,
we're
no,
talking-
it's,
we're talking
it's,
fairy tales
listen,
here.
it's completely if, buts and maybes, right? But see, going back to that cup final, high pressure game that there's no the word for it, dominated, and didn't win it because you didn't take your chances, right? All I'm saying is you did not get chances this game, and obviously took what was there, and you scored and you won and you sat back comfortably, won the game.
Right, exactly.
All I'm saying, right, is this is the first high pressure game that Rangers have been properly up against and won.
Right,
I'm going to ask
well,
you a
I'll
question.
say,
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
no, wait. I'll say, he says the first high pressure game we've played and we've won. Think about the teams we've played in Europe, man.
No, but listen, that's what I'm saying, Steve. That's what I'm saying. No, Peter, that's what I'm saying.
Europe, you're playing high pressure because no one's expecting you to win.
Steven,
They're not expecting you.
No. I'll say, see this. We beat us at Celtic Park, right?
Yes.
Which you would think we're not going to win, right? Which we did. And now at home we beat us win. Did you think we were going to win?
No, Peter.
Or did you think you was
Peter, that's the exact thing I'm talking about. But right, I'm saying domestically, right? Because seeing Europe, right? Celtic and Rangers can both play. Like it's pressure, but it's not the same pressure. See if you've got to the knockout stages of the Europa League, right, and you're playing big teams. See if you get knocked out, it's at least we got that far. See if you get beat domestically, but see if you get beat domestically, it's I can't believe we lost that. We should have won that and done better.
I do agree with that.
We're 21 games in.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, domestically, yous have done the first time which yous haven't in previous years is win a high pressure game domestically, which has now set yous in a perfect way to win the league. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Rangers haven't played well or whatever in Europe or whatever.
That shows how mad it, by the way, if you are, because we both agree with his point, but it took us 5 minutes to realise that.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, right?
I just
I know back.
Can I ask you something?
I need wait to say.
Can I ask you a question?
Me?
But always, right? See, if Julian doesn't get injured, do we win that game?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No,
man.
Answer that question.
No, you don't win that game.
Because think about it.
Right?
Listen. I've given my opinion. No, you don't win that game.
Right, can I say mine now? Stephen, if we
Tell me
score,
why.
if we score 7
We
today,
still score that goal.
do we win that game?
Can I give my reason behind that, right? Is Julian wasn't fit. But see if Julian was fit, it's a lot of things. Like, see if the corner in the first half get crossed in, Julian could have scored that. I just mean that did
If
not.
Ryan Jack was fit, do we win the game 5-0?
Celtic were not the only team without.
Listen. So see if it's Julian versus Morelos in that situation.
Yes, it does. It does.
See before you say Stephen, right? I'm saying my proper point of view, right? What I think. Julian wasn't playing that game. Beaton was. See if it was like, you can say like, if the ball got crossed in and Arfield was doing this to Brown or doing that, whatever, right?
Exactly.
Games are different, right? It might have been a different game, but see, you put Julian in, it's a butterfly effect. About 10 things could be different. See, for me, Beaton gets sent off, right? For me, he's the biggest, like that is who caused Celtic to go down because it put us on pressure, right? But what I need to say is, see in the first half, our attacking players should be taking the chances that they are creating. That's it. That's the only excuses that you can make. Celtic should be taking their chances, and Beaton should not have cost the game. What do? Do you sack Lennon or do you get a new manager?
What would I do? I would sack Lennon right now, and then give the manager to the end of the season with no expectations. You're not expecting to win the league, right? Just set out your players right, and then get it organised for the summer, and that's you. Because I don't think there's any comeback for this.
Listen, it's one of the things.
No matter who it is.
It's one of the things that pains me to say, right? But 10 in a row is over. And what do you do?
Yes.
Do you clinch onto something that's no longer there anymore, or do you focus on the next season? Because if you win this league, right, why would we keep chasing something that we can't really chase anymore? Or would you focus on next year and try and win the league next year again, and then start a new run with a new manager? That's what I think it's all about.
So tell me right now, Rangers fans, is 55 happening? Just be honest.
Well, first.
Give us it.
Ask me a question one more time.
Is 55 happening?
Peter, see the answer to that question?
Of course it is.
The answer to that question, absolutely 55 is happening.
And on that bombshell, we'll see you next week.
We are winning
55.
We are winning the fucking league, aren't we, Peter?
We'll see you next week, boys.
Yeah!